the Young, and the Restless spoilers. Ashley had been feeling uneasy ever since Tucker's warning echoed in her mind. The man attending to her wasn't Dr. Alan, but his twin brother. This revelation was the missing piece of the puzzle that had been troubling her for weeks. Jack and Tracy had gone to great lengths to bring Dr. Alan to Genoa City to care for Ashley, whose mental state had been precarious. But the invitation, as fate would have it, fell into the hands of Alan's twin brother, a man who shared his face but not his integrity. The imposter arrived in Genoa City, seamlessly slipping into the role of the esteemed doctor. His demeanor was initially indistinguishable from the real Alan, and he earned the trust of those around him with ease. However, it wasn't long before Ashley began to sense something was amiss. Her once compassionate and understanding doctor was becoming increasingly erratic and unkind, causing her condition to deteriorate rather than improve. Ashley's concerns were heightened when she relocated to Paris for further treatment. The change in the so-called Dr. Alan was drastic. He was no longer gentle, and his supposed treatments seemed more like experiments. Each day under his care, Ashley felt herself slipping further into despair. She began to realize that her instincts were right, this man was not there to help her. In Genoa City, the real Dr. Alan was on his way, having discovered his brother's deception. He was determined to expose the imposter and rectify the situation. The journey to Paris was fraught with anxiety, not just for Ashley's well-being but also for the potential fallout of his brother's actions. As the true Alan neared Paris, Ashley's situation reached a critical point. The imposter's behavior became more erratic, and his intentions grew more sinister. Ashley couldn't help but wonder what his true motives were. Was he planning to abduct her? Was she a pawn in some larger scheme? The day Alan arrived in Paris, Ashley's fears culminated. The imposter had become increasingly unhinged, making veiled threats that left her paralyzed with fear. The arrival of the real Dr. Alan was both a relief and a source of further anxiety. Could she trust that this was indeed the real Alan? Or was it another trick? In a dramatic confrontation, Alan exposed his brother's treachery. The imposter, realizing his game was up, attempted to flee, but not before making one last attempt to take Ashley with him. The ensuing struggle was intense, with Ashley caught in the middle, her safety hanging by a thread. Alan's calm and authoritative intervention finally subdued his brother, who was taken into custody. Ashley, though shaken, was finally free from the clutches of the imposter. However, the trauma of the ordeal left her questioning who she could truly trust. Alan assured Ashley that she was now safe and under his genuine care. His presence, although comforting, couldn't immediately erase the scars left by his brother's malicious actions. It would take time for Ashley to rebuild her trust and to recover from the psychological wounds inflicted upon her. The question of the imposter's motives was eventually revealed. He had harbored deep-seated resentment towards Alan and saw Ashley as a means to undermine his brother's credibility and career. His plan, twisted as it was, aimed to destroy Alan by sabotaging his most critical case. Ashley's journey to recovery was long and arduous. With the real Dr. Alan by her side, she began to heal, both physically and emotionally. The ordeal had left her stronger, yet more cautious. She had learned the hard way that not everyone could be trusted, even those who wore familiar faces. In the months that followed, Ashley worked closely with Alan, not just as a patient but as an ally. Together, they ensured that the imposter would face justice for his actions. The experience, while harrowing, forged a bond between them based on mutual respect and trust. Through perseverance and the support of her true friends and family, Ashley emerged from the shadows of deception. Her resilience became a beacon of hope for others, showing that even in the face of betrayal, one could find strength and reclaim their life. Thus, the saga of Ashley's encounter with the imposter came to a close. It was a tale of deceit, danger, and ultimately, triumph. The lessons learned were profound, and the scars left behind served as a reminder of the fragile nature of trust and the enduring power of resilience.